Alright, IndyCar Garage fans, we have our first interview of the 2011 coverage, Indy 500, and we're joined by Katherine Legge, who is a former Champ Car participant and a driver of many types of race cars. We are here to talk to her about her future plans and just a variety of topics. So, Katherine, go ahead and just kind of give us an update on what your current situation is for 2011, what you're working on, and maybe how that might lead into 2012.
Yes, thank you first of all for having me on here. Yeah, we're really happy to announce actually that we're working hard with together with Sam Schmidt, for a 2012 program, and hopefully I'll get out for some races this year in preparation for 2012. So very exciting.
That is very exciting, and that's great that you can announce that partnership with Sam. Now, is this your first time at Indy in May?
No, it's my second time.
Okay, what are your impressions, and what's it like to come back to kind of the mecca of IndyCar racing and just the motorsports facility?
I love it here. It's unbelievable. You know, I don't think you can understand it unless you've experienced the atmosphere. It's just, this race is one in a million, and it's one of the races that every racing driver, no matter what you race, that's what they want to do. They want to do the 500, if not the rest of the IndyCar series. You know, it's on the racing bucket list, as they say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's no other race in the world like it, so it's pretty spectacular.
Now, has the female success of race car drivers like Danica Patrick, or even before her Lynn St. James, has that made sponsorship, activation, and maybe opening up more doors for sponsors easier for you?
No, I wish it had. I really do. When I first came to the States in 2005 and I did Atlantics and then Champ Car, I think it was a bit easier because at that time as well Danica was progressing through the ranks, and it was more of a novelty. And although I hate the fact that it is a novelty, it did help me then. But now it's really, you know, there are so many good female drivers out there. There's a few of them giving us a bad name right now. But for the majority, for the most part, they're proving that we can do it and we can fight with the guys. So I would say it's not so much of a novelty anymore. It's only good if you're fast, that's for sure. And you have to be presentable, marketable, and everything like that. You know, Danica's done that really well for herself. No, I think a lot of companies as well aren't prepared to take the risk of looking silly. You know, I've heard that before. They don't want to be the first ones to jump on the bandwagon. As soon as you've got the ball rolling, then it's easier for them to jump on board, but nobody ever wants to be the first.
Very good. Now, for many of the fans, some of them are just now starting to get to know you a little bit better, with more of the fans coming together after the split and the activation with Izod. Tell fans something that they might not know about you. What do you, off the track, what are you interested in? Or, I mean, your face kind of lit up there. I mean, what comes to mind when you think, okay, I'm not in a race car, I'm doing...
Honestly, it might sound terrible and really boring, but at the moment when I'm not in the race car, I'm either training or working to get in the race car, so my life is not so terribly exciting. It's, yeah, just 24/7 focus on racing. But some of my main hobbies include skiing. I love to ski. I think if I hadn't been a race car driver, I might have taken up skiing as a career. I love to shop, obviously. What else? I like watching movies. I'm just your kind of average girl who has a really bizarre career.
Very good. Did you get a chance to see the new IndyCar for possible concepts for 2012? Your thoughts on what that possibly could do for IndyCar in 2012, or just your thoughts on the new car?
Well, I thought about it long and hard, and I looked at them both, and you know, I really like the road course car because that's my background. The oval one looks really futuristic, which is also not a bad thing. You know, it's good. I think they've done a really good job. You have to see them on track, and obviously it's just a mock-up at this stage. But it's definitely exciting. It's breathed some life into open wheel racing over here, and I think that it's just growing. It's on the up and up, and everything they can do like that. And as long as the car works well, then they're on to a winner.
All right. Katherine Legge, we look forward to seeing you on the track in 2011, and very excited about your news with Sam Schmidt. Thank you for taking the time today.